Thank you guys for joining the third episode of Making History. Our special guest today is Tyler Jackson, and we're going to just go over what he's been doing and what he's been working on and what he's looking forward to doing in the future. So, actually, where are you from, actually?
I was born in Charlotte, North Carolina. Moved here, like Atlanta area, mostly this place, Kennesaw, exactly, at a young age, and just kind of been here most of my life.
Okay, and from that experience, well, when you moved down here, what was the adjustments like from Charlotte to Atlanta? What did you have to adjust to?
I mean, mostly, I don't know, I was young, so like, I just kind of went with the flow and just growing up, really. I know more of Atlanta than I do of Charlotte, so I'm connected in both, but I'm more of just like, you can just say I'm from Atlanta.
Okay, and what are some things that you are getting into right now? Going to school, obviously you're working on music, so tell us, go deep into what you're really working on.
School, just starting that up. Graduated high school recently, but going into school, probably gonna try to go into business.
Business, yeah. Okay. And what kind of business? Is like your own record label or?
Yeah, mostly. I'm working, like I do music and stuff, but with MLB Entertainment, trying to boost that off, like as a company and stuff. And
have you been like reaching out, branching out to mentors and stuff?
Not really, but I've been trying to like find a way to do that.
And like, my bad to cut you off, but like mentors are the key thing for people to, well, a lot of people that succeed are because they have somebody that in their corner talking to them, okay, this is the way you do it. This is how I did it to become this successful. So like, what are the next steps in your life to, going to the next level or upgrading yourself?
I would mostly say just keep working how I'm working with my work ethic, and then just reaching out to those people, trying to find and learn from different people, snap people's ears and stuff, like figure out different things in the game and stuff, and just try to grow.
Okay, so you play 2K, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so everybody pretty much plays 2K, and the key thing is you have your My Player mode, and your My Player never starts out as like 99%. So I use this example a lot, and you have your My Player mode, and you have your abilities and your skill sets and skill levels and whatever. And what do you rate yourself at? Like, what do you put yourself at percentage wise?
Dang, I don't know. I feel like I've come a long way from when I began.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. I guess if you like started at like a 65.
Okay.
Maybe I'm like 75 now.
Okay.
But I'm growing. Honestly, I know that I've come a long way from when I began and gotten a lot better. So it's mostly just like progressing on top of the progress I've already made.
And yeah, that's the best part about it. Like when people they hate talking about they hate going through the struggle. They want to just hop right to success. The struggle is it's fun to me because honestly, it teaches me about what not to do and what to get better at and other things that I should be doing and cracking down on. Like, people try to be this perfect person, and, you're not going to be a LeBron James, or Magic Johnson. Like, you see Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant was a fantastic scorer. Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan. You have those people that are fantastic scorers. Those are the people that just really focus on scoring a lot and building around scoring. That's how they really built their brand. Mm-hmm. And you should really double down on what you're really good at, because you're not gonna be you're not gonna be great at everything. So why don't you just focus on what you need to be great at and just keep pushing it there, instead of saying, hey, I'm gonna use this as an example. Hey, I want to do music and I'm gonna try to do art, and you're going out of your comfort zone to do too much. It's okay to step out of your comfort zone to build what you have going on, but don't just say, hey, I want to do music and I'm passionate about music, and then, hey, I'm gonna do art and I'm not really that passionate about it, but I want to get better at it. Like, just do what you are very passionate about. And that's some things I strive to, I mean, I talk to people and I try to tell people to strive for greatness because, you know, as your vision you probably have big dreams and stuff. You probably thinking, okay, I want to get this car, this house and stuff like that. Like, dream big, and then like when you start wanting to like succeed in life, you got to start putting deadlines to everything. Like, I want this done at this time. Like, it can't get done no later than this time. When you start putting deadlines, then that's when you realize you start seeing progress and results. And to be honest, like, it's great to see a young black man like yourself striving for greatness, and that's honestly a blessing. And I want to ask you some other things. So, what are some? I asked my people on Snapchat. I don't know if you got it. You may have got it, but I asked people. I think it was last night. What are 3 things that you want to have before before it's all said and done?
I would say, like, personally, have my own family, just within myself, like have my own kids and stuff and
Mm-hmm.
wife. And I would say, music-wise, as a goal, like maybe a platinum song.
Okay.
That's a goal.
Okay.
Before I die. And then I don't know, just making sure that everyone around me is fine and like set for life and stuff.
Yeah, that's good, man. Cause like you hear these things people talk about. Oh, if you're the smartest in your group, you should like pretty much jump to another group. And I don't think that's true. I think you should teach your group how to make money too, because it's all about helping others. Like, you're not helping each other if you're jumping. So you have this one rich individual that jumps to, okay, now they're talking to Jay-Z and stuff. Like, what is that doing? You're not helping build other people up and stuff like that. So that's very important to me, to help everybody around me see the same success that I see. So on a daily basis, like, what do you do? What do you, like, from start to finish, from like 7 a.m. to 10 p.m.? What is your,
Most of the time, like if I'm working from like 9 to 3, and then just finding any time after that to at least have a life outside of just working on music.
Mm-hmm.
But when I am working on music, I'll just come in here and just either I'm mixing a song or making a beat or writing or something, and just every single day at least putting an hour or so towards it.
Yeah, every single day, because that stuff matters. Like, I talk to people and I say, well, how much time are you putting towards your dream? And you don't want to end up building somebody else's dream. Like, you'll be 40 and be like, okay, what's next? Like years and years have passed by, and now you're getting past. You're pretty much almost half of your life is almost gone, pretty much. And like 40, at the age of 40 years old, like that's half of your life, because a lot of people don't live to see like 80 and stuff like that. But I'm just saying, that's like half of your life or more, most of your life. And you just want to put the most effort into what you do, because you got to realize there's 7 billion people in this world. So everybody's trying to get this thing called success, and success mostly has to do with money. And I like watch interviews and speeches on Elon Musk. Elon Musk, that guy worked 100-hour weeks. The guy still works 85-hour weeks. This guy owns Tesla, PayPal, SpaceX, Solar City. Like, this guy's a billionaire, okay? So this guy still works, and you got to understand, like, when you enjoy what you do, you won't call it work. So, like, I just try to strive to just put in so much work and stuff like that, even with these videos and everything, man. So, another good question. How are you going to make history?
Mostly just trying to, basically you can look at it like this. Everyone makes music.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to be able to step outside of what everyone else is doing and step outside of what everyone else's vision is, because most people are going to run into the same vision, or they all are going for the wrong things.
Mm-hmm.
But you got to be able to set yourself aside and like figure out personally, why am I doing it, and stick to that. Because if you sit here and look at everybody else, then you're just gonna fall in with everybody else.
Exactly.
So
I like that.
Yeah, so it's like I gotta be able to step aside and like make my own path, and I make history that way by doing me, by doing things differently, by figuring out like what I can do, what I can bring, and like change and innovate. So.
Okay, so when you're having this, you want your own record label, okay? And who are some people you want to collab with, like that's in the game right now? If you had a chance to say right now, you got a chance to collab with somebody, who would you collab with? And I'll give you a list of 3 people.
Definitely J. Cole.
Okay.
Big inspiration.
Okay.
But I guess like I'm stuck with Dreamville, honestly, like wearing the shirt and all that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar.
Okay.
And then right now, like if anybody else, I would say Jid. Huge fan of Jid.
Okay, okay.
So, coming out of Atlanta, so.
Okay.
Definitely.
Yeah. So who do you on a day basis listen to? Like I'll give you a list of 5 people now.
Jid, Earth Gang, J. Cole. I've been listening to a lot of Young Thug lately.
Oh, okay.
And,
Okay.
I don't know, fifth. I don't know, I guess like Chance the Rapper mostly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about Logic and Big Sean and those type of guys? Like, you know, those guys, they speak real truth and stuff like that, and there's all authentic. Like there's nothing to cover up and stuff like that. How do you feel about guys like that?
Yeah, definitely a big fan of Logic. I feel like his message is something that like no one else is talking about.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like people are gonna look at him and like it's such a there's so much political correctness going on. So it's like his message isn't something that you shouldn't be talking about.
Mm-hmm.
It shouldn't be on the radio. It shouldn't be playing everywhere. But like what he's doing is he's like just saying forget all that. Like this is what I gotta say. I have the platform to say this.
Exactly.
And so that's mostly like even myself. Like I want to be able to have the platform to get as high as I can and then say what I need to say. And then after that platform is over, I said what I needed to say and people heard me and I did what I did.
Okay.
So that's what he's doing. So.
Okay, so out of everybody that's rapped and stuff, do all hip hop, who is the top 5 of all time? Like who's on your list of top 5 of all time?
Oh my God.
And you know you're gonna have people like looking at you funny if you pick somebody wrong. So just understand that you're gonna have people looking at you funny if you do.
I don't know. I definitely have. I don't know if this is in any order. I don't
Okay, you ain't gotta put it in order.
But like top 5 for me, I would say definitely Tupac's in there.
Okay.
Definitely Biggie.
Mm-hmm.
Jay-Z.
Okay.
I'll say Nas. And to throw one in there that's like most people aren't really listening to is Mos Def.
Mos Def. Okay. Now where this is a question that I have to ask you. Where's Eminem?
Ooh, I know. It's like I don't know. There's so many great ones out there, but like Eminem definitely is up there. But I don't know. It's just
like as a lyrical rapper, like Eminem, like you've seen like people have been like people are scared or like this is like a Kobe situation or a Michael Jordan situation. People are terrified of guarding this person. People are terrified of even talking about Eminem. Like if we go back to the beefs that he had prior before, Eminem has as we can say probably trashed to people who've talked about him. So how do you really like Eminem as a bar to bar person? Bar and delivery. Like, how do you feel about like he's not in the top 5?
I would say he is.
Okay. Who would you drop out?
I would drop. I would probably drop Nas maybe.
Nas.
Yeah.
Okay. For Nas. Okay,
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Well, this has been dope, man. Like I said, man, this is making history. Tyler Jackson with you guys, man.
Let us hear a beat.
But I got you. I've been working on this one.
just going on there. Just going on there. Obviously.
Thank you guys for joining us. Like I said, my name is Keontai Allen. I'm your host. Special guest Tyler Jackson, and we out.
That sounds horrible.
Donald Trump is banned from seeing it. How you feel about that?
I don't know yet. As far as that,
I thought he was starring in it.
We gotta figure out.